Yo, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, I know it's been a while. I almost forgot how to do this thing. Let me make sure everything is working here. All right, looks like we got sound is good. Music's good. I think we're live. I remember this place, Harrison. I know it's been a little while. How was your guys' holidays? Let me know. Mine was nice and relaxing. Tell you what, it's been a while since I've been in front of the camera, since I've had all the charts open. Even I have not opened the charts really. Today was the first time I've even looked at the charts really. I can tell we're not really moving around a whole lot. We do have some interest higher. I would imagine that NQ is probably going to want to come and retest this 600 area before we make a move down, but I could be wrong. So I'm probably going to be patient tonight. Little surprise for you guys. We are giving away a 50K TakeProfitTrader account this evening live on stream. We'll announce the winner at the end of the stream. Exclamation point Wes in the chat to enter into the drawing for that 50K TakeProfitTrader account. So go ahead and get your entries in so that I can check if the bot is working here. All right. It looks like we are good to go on that end as well. All right. Good deal. Good deal. All right. We are good to go. All right. What's up, MSG? Izzy? Nikki Silver? Who else is here right now? King Will, how we doing? Algo, Iamonte, Maritimes, NQ, Trend Sniper. Who else is here? Algo CEO. Flying NQ. Wow. Spaces. Wow, a lot of you guys are here. Nice. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Sorry if I missed your names. I'm making sure that all the sound and everything is working. So start of 2026, guys. How we feeling? I know a lot of you probably thought oil was going to be flying around. I haven't looked at an oil chart yet tonight at all. It looks like it had some volatility off the open, but I'm fairly certain that with the news that was already priced in. The U.S. has had warships off the coast of Venezuela for quite some time. So a lot of traders have already placed their bets on what was going to happen on oil. So I'm not expecting a whole lot, at least not tonight. Out of that, maybe tomorrow when volume picks up, we might see something move around a little bit on CL. But I'm not anticipating a whole lot to happen this evening. Price is holding up on NQ right now. We got some interest up here just in through 500. So I think I'm going to be looking for a long entry tonight, guys. Hey, thanks ES Trader. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. But yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in, like I said, we are giving away a 50K TakeProfitTrader account this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat to enter into that drawing. Looks like we're coming right up on a central pivot here. Central pivot sits at 484.75. What I'm going to be looking for is probably a break above this doji candle back over here for my long entry. So probably somewhere around 490 is where I would be looking for an entry long. And I'm probably just going to target I would even take a 470 long if we could get that pullback into that. Yeah, Grumpy. I mean, level 2, I think, is imperative, right? Like, it gives you kind of an overall view of what the market's doing. It all goes back to auction market. You know, the market's one giant auction. Silver's up 6% spaces. Oh, that's a lot up since the last I looked at it. Yeah, I'm not touching silver. Guys, Lucid actually, for those of you that trade with Lucid Trading Company, Lucid is now allowing micro silver contracts to be traded. They are the first prop that I've seen to offer micro silver. So if you are a silver trader and you're interested in trading that kind of volatility, Lucid does offer that now. But how was your guys' holidays? Let me know how your guys' holidays was. I really didn't trade a whole lot over the holidays. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of took a break from everything, mentally reset. I'm excited for the new streaming schedule. You guys will get to see a little more of what my RTH trading looks like, rather than sitting around on a lot of these live streams with nothing to do. Price moves around a little bit more, so we're gonna go Mondays and Wednesdays. We're gonna do 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then Fridays we're gonna do 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard. You didn't do much except work on your trading plan? Man, you guys are locked in and loaded. I remember though, like if you're in your first year or two of trading, you really hated the weekends and hated time off and holidays. You couldn't wait for the markets to open back up. I appreciate my time away from the charts now a lot more. Appreciate my time away, you know, the time that I get to mentally reset. And I'm sure you guys will get there as well. But you get 4 years down the line and it's a little different. Yeah, Tessiro, I mean, I'm excited for the new schedule too. It's going to look a lot different. You know, there's going to be times where I come into those streams, especially the Mondays and Wednesdays streams, where I'm up a couple grand already. So you guys will get to see a little bit more of me trading with a little bit of a cushion. I still don't overtrade during regular trading hours. You know, it's still, I try to stick to that, you know, no more than 5 trades a day kind of thing. But you'll get to see a little more action than what you see here on the globex sessions. Oh, Grumpy, you spent some time setting up Quant Tower. Yeah, Quant Tower is nice. Quant Tower is nice. It's gonna take something really new and innovative in order for me to get away from Quant Tower, because it's got everything that I need. Everything that I need to trade, it has. Hey, what's up, Coach Fred? How are you? I'm still seeing those orders resting up there. I'm not really seeing a lot of aggressive sellers. I feel like it wants that 500 area. Let's see if we can get that pullback into 470-ish, somewhere around in here. I might try the long from here. Wolf will hunt. Yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream tonight, but I did want to pop in. The other thing that I wanted to bring up with you guys is I was discussing with Mason a little bit earlier. Would you guys be interested in seeing... I was thinking about doing my Sunday streams before the market opens, as in like me setting up my levels for the week and my analysis going into each week and how I approach it on Sundays. Would that be something that the majority of you would be interested in? for the Sunday streams. I was thinking about it, and I haven't really seen a whole lot of live streams do that. So I was thinking that it might be something a little bit different, and it would give you guys a glimpse into how I draw my levels starting out the week, my analysis and what I'm expecting for things as far as, you know, the first couple days of the week are concerned. It's looking like the overwhelming. What's up, Mango? How are you? Looks like the overwhelming majority would be interested in that. Those of you that are on the shorts feed, feel free to click over on the other live stream on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile on the title. You'll get a lot better viewing experience, and that's where most people are hanging out at. We currently have about 110 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I hope you had a happy holidays. Hopefully everybody was safe. Hopefully you got everything you asked for Christmas. All right, we're going to put a limit order there at 470. We're going to see if we can get in there. And let's target, where are those orders sitting? So we'll target like 92-ish, 93. I'll give this like 10 points, a little more than 10 points. All right, we are in the position, guys. We are long from 470. Yeah, Trevor's. Like I saw that you guys are getting all kinds of rain out there in SoCal. Ooh, that's a lot of aggressive selling there at 470. I got to be careful here. Yeah, guys, for those of you that are just tuning in, since a lot of you are filing in right now, we are giving away that 50K Take Profit Trader account this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. All right, we're going to go break even at this point because I kind of wanted just to accelerate up there through that 480 level. Five minis on the short side right now. Yeah, I'm just seeing these blocks up here just shy of 500, so we'll see what happens. I might take the break even here, and that's fine. Risk is off the table. I think we might get one more good surge up. Maritimes, you're short from 82. Nice. I think I was up, what, like 10 points on this trade at one point? All right, stopped out, break even. Do still have a partial gap fill down here from the market gapping up off the open too. So, I mean, that could be a draw as well. We are looking overall very bear flag. Friday's VWAP is sitting up there right at 500 too. It's kind of just been chopping back and forth though, but trending up overall. Exhausting, untradeable. I know. mean, you can trade it. I think it's just more a scalper's play right now, which I'm not really good at. I'll be the first to admit that. Sadie. Yeah, Wolf will Hunt. I mean, look, a lot of forecasters and financial experts, the quote unquote financial experts, are anticipating a down year in the market, which I wouldn't be surprised and I would welcome. Like I said before, I would prefer the market to come back off these highs a little bit. It makes trading a lot. I think it's easier to trade when the markets aren't near all-time highs. I mean, they're definitely anticipating a down year this year. But I trade what the market gives me anymore. I've tried to figure out how news relates to everything. At the end of the day, I've noticed that news often is impulse, but the market's going to go wherever the most volume is, time and time again. So yeah, you might have that initial news reaction, but at the end of the day, the market's going to go to where it needs to go for the big boys to get their fills. So I don't put a whole lot of weight into news. Marzena, long from... Oh, you want to go long off VWAP? I would rather trade into VWAP, like already be in a position like those guys that were short above 480 right now. This was where I'd be trailing my stop on a short position, but I'd rather not execute off of VWAP. I'd rather play the reversion back into VWAP. But it still hasn't broken the channel. I mean, this could be a good long. You're at the bottom of the channel. You're holding VWAP right now. So, I mean, it could be a good long position. I just prefer to not be executing from there myself. So tell me, guys, what are some of your goals for 2026? Let me know in the chat. I'm interested to see what your guys' goals for 2026 are. I know some of you are really good traders, better traders than me. So the goals will vary widely, but what are some of your guys' trading goals? Is it to pass your first eval? Is it to hold on to an account for a month? It doesn't necessarily have to be all based off of P&L, right? Well, you learned about inverse fair value gaps over the weekend and didn't realize you were using them in your strategy. Yeah. I mean, look, there's probably other indicators there as well that line up with wherever the inverse fair value gap entry would be. Imbalances and whatnot. To be more patient and less psychotic, Lee. Nice. To keep a funded account for over a month. Yeah, that's a good goal. It's very difficult these days with the way the props are set up, because it's like with the short time span that they give you, like where you can pass an account in a single day on some of them, right? It brings in that whole gambling mindset where like, hey, I'm just going to sling, and if I can pass the thing, great, right? Like I said before, when I started trading, especially with props, it was with Top Step, and it was a 3-week process. So there was really no incentive to rush things. So you took things a lot slower, which was good. It was good. It instilled that patience to be patient and just go for base hits. Yeah, I think people underestimate the value of the base hit, you know, like Getting 10 points on NQ, especially if you're copy trading across 5 accounts, that's massive. That's massive. That's $1,000 day right there, especially on the fundeds. It's huge. You know, if you're copy trading 20 accounts, it's $2,000 every 10 points. Scored you a nice $400 trade on gold tonight. Nice. Yeah, my buddy Palmetto had a micro gold trade on. It looks like he, let's see. Looks like he had 3 micros long on gold. Looks like he made about $1,000 on it. Let's see, what's gold doing? Is gold still flying around? Nah, not really. Hey, Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2026. Wolfle Hunt, your goal is to just get your first payout? Yeah, that's a good goal. Prop trading is hard. It's not easy. They make it very difficult on you. They make it very, very difficult. In fact, a lot of times what you see is the guys that have been trading a personal account for a very long time, have a very difficult transition coming over to the prop space where you're trading under those tight rules and confines. So don't be disheartened. Prop trading is some of the hardest trading. It's very, very difficult. What it does allow you to work on is really refining your entries and overall risk. Yeah, I did see Lucid enabled micro silver. We were talking about that earlier on the live stream. All right, we got about 150 people in here, guys. We are giving away a 50K Take Profit Trader account this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat to enter into that drawing. Grumpy. So after you're in the position, there will be a little OCO icon that pops up on both your stop loss and your take profit. All you got to do is link those 2 orders together. So you click that little OCO button after you're in a position, and then link it to the other order that you have on, whether it be the stop loss or the take profit. We're kind of just hanging out here, aren't we? Yeah, Grumpy. If you're linking it to either your stop loss or your take profit, it will cancel the other one as soon as it gets hit. Hey, what's up, Team Massive? How are you? I know it feels good to be back, guys. Missed you guys. It's been a long time. It's been, well, let's see. I streamed on my birthday, so I streamed on the 28th. But prior to that, it was like, I don't know, the 22nd or the 23rd was the last real live stream. So it's been a little while. I watched a lot of football. Dark Side, I'm trading on Quant Tower trading platform. Was heated, but you're all right now. All right. Quips, you want to replace the 9 to 5 with this? Just take it slow. Make sure, like what my goal when I went full time was making sure that I had 2 years of bills and finances in place to give myself that breathing room, so I didn't have that stress on my trading, like to feel the need to make a bunch of money. So just make sure that you have things in order on the financial end, on your back end, before you go full time. And that goes for everybody, really. Trading becomes a whole lot harder when there's that stress involved. Jose, you missed the play. The kids got you. Yeah, guys, I'm excited for 2026. This could be a pretty good year. I'm excited for the channel for in 2026. We're going to be working on a lot more long form content. Rather than focusing so much on the live streams. I mean, the live streams are fun. They're great. It's nice to hang out with you. But YouTube-wise, you need to have those evergreen pieces of content. And the long form is where it's at. So we're going to do a lot more like strategy-type videos. A lot more YouTube-related content. Because I know a lot of you have been interested and started streaming as well. The first long form piece that we're going to be working on is going to be how much the channel actually made. You know, not affiliates and all that, but how much you would expect from a channel. I'm going to lay out what I've made over the whole year so that you guys can see exactly how much my YouTube channel makes. And that's just currently. So, and you'll need to keep in mind that my channel really didn't make anything at all until about June or July. But it's not as much as I think you guys might think. What's up, Indian Burn? How are you? $1 million, Carlos. I wish, Carlos. I wish it was like that. I wish. That's just not. And we're in one of the most we're in like the best niche for the money making. Like as far as they call it clicks per mil. As far as clicks per mil is concerned, like our average is up there, but it's like it's not that much. Honestly, guys, we make more in channel memberships than we make from ad revenue. Wolfle Hunt, you found someone that trades almost the same setup and you've been helping him with his channel and his community? You're his first mod? Yeah, it's very difficult to get a YouTube channel off the ground. In fact, it's the hardest platform. In fact, I've seen a lot of content creators that do very well on TikTok and Instagram, but then they try to get in the YouTube space. And unless that same following moves over to the YouTube space, it's very difficult. Man, I should have hit that 470 long again, huh? It's very difficult to grow on YouTube. YouTube really boxes you in for a long time. You got to be extremely consistent. You got to have good content. People got to like you. Wow, what a rip. I was not anticipating the rip off that 452 area. Nice call. I can't remember who called that, but nice call. That VWAP bounce was huge. Best DJ in town. You have a discussion idea? Indicators or levels? EMAs, Bollingers, etc., or Asia highs, lows? I mean, you kind of know where I sit on that, Best DJ. I'm definitely more about levels trading than I am about indicators. But that's an interesting thing. Like scalpers, I know prefer indicators, right? Like they prefer those EMAs. They prefer MACDs. They prefer that kind of stuff. Hey, Marzena, appreciate you. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, my channel's a little bit different than most of the other traders out there. It's not as wild. I'll say that. You don't ever catch me breaking monitors or screaming at anybody or yelling at you guys. Yeah, Best DJ, 100%. 100%. There's too many false signals with indicators because they're lagging, right? Like they're lagging indicators. It was definitely when I stripped my charts back and just started trading levels. Yeah, Marzena, 100%. That was a great call. Great call off that 452. Great call off VWAP. I'll go Patrick Whelan. Patrick's doing his thing, though. I think he just went over 800 subscribers on YouTube or something like that. Yeah, he's doing his thing. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on him. He's definitely got his he's definitely got a following. The guy is building an empire. Please draw the trend line. You're in kind of a channel right now. I don't know that there's really a trend line here. Trend lines I would rather be drawing on higher time frames. It's still looking very bear flag to me, but it feels like this area probably needs to get traded overall. So right now I'm looking for long entries. Marzena had the long entry there off VWAP. But until this cracks to the downside, I would be looking for longs. Like I said before, those of you that are on the short stream, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. The horizontal stream, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title, that's a lot better viewing experience, and that's where most people are hanging out at. We've got about 180 people in the stream right now. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I hope your Christmas was good, or Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate. Or if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, that's good too. I hope you had a good New Year. First live stream back in a while. Feels good. Aramis, you're over there slinging one contract on silver. Micro silver, Aramis, or are you trading the full mini? All right, the question is, do I try it again? This would be breaking a rule. So I think I should probably not take it. Taking the same trade twice from the same price within a short period of time. Silver's terrifying. Oh, I know. Even micro silvers. Even trading micro contracts on silver, you can get wrecked really quick. Yeah, Jonathan, I know. I know. It's always on these live streams, though. Live streaming and trading is very difficult, right? Because you have all this pressure. You have people wanting to see you sling around size, and you kind of you get in that entertain mode where you want to place a lot of trades, but no guts, no glory. Do it for the stream. Yeah, see, exactly. You get that pressure like that. Yeah, Jonathan, 100%. I actually went into somebody else's stream. Like, it was before the holidays, and they were doing a giveaway for an account. So, but it was doing a members only giveaway. So I gifted some memberships in this stream, and man, the person shouted me out, and someone in the chat just went off and was like, I refuse to support him. He doesn't trade live on stream. I was like, wow, getting slammed over here. I just said, sorry, I don't sling. One micro not going to hurt on silver? Fake traders will say Wes can't trade. No, I know Oh, probably, Harrison. You're probably right. I mean, I've definitely traded live on stream. I've definitely traded live on stream. But my trading isn't like really great for live streaming either. You know, because there's not a lot of action. And when I am in a trade, I'm sitting in it for a while generally. The scalpers have a lot better live stream, or more entertaining live streams. Let's put it that way. Yeah, Grumpy, I'm seeing all this up in through like 500. I'm thinking the move is higher. Grab up some of this volume up here. I can't believe that trade you just done wasn't live. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, nice, Aramis. Oh, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it didn't really bother me either way. I pretty much... Yeah, Trader Sins. The way that I trade is definitely regular trading hours. That's why I'm kind of like moving the live streams. And granted, the YouTube analytics might not be as good initially. Moving to regular trading hours. But you guys will see bigger trades. Wait, this trading stream? No, I pretty much said they would. I was like, it's not worth my time to even sit here and type anything out. Because that person went in on like a paragraph rant about everything. About me having affiliate codes and this and that. And I was just like, okay. I have the affiliate codes for my community so that they can get a discount. And if they want to support my channel, they can use it. But I don't sit here and pump my affiliate codes all over the place. But yeah, they were going off. They were not happy. They definitely didn't like me. But as long as I continue to feel like I'm helping people, that's really all that matters to me. The one or two people that are going to yell at me on the streams, I'm fine with. It is what it is. Your problem with the changes, where do you hang out now for overnight? I know, I feel bad, Trader Sins. Like, I feel bad making the change in schedule, but I think we've kind of hit that point where we've kind of plateaued on the overnights. And I think in order for the YouTube channel to grow, I have to make a business decision at some point and make that change, right? I have to try to attract a new audience. Nice vibes. I appreciate it. Yeah, as long as I feel like I'm continuing to help people, and as long as people are still finding value, I anticipate having haters. That's just the way the internet works, you know? Oh, nice, Aramis. Have a good evening. Yeah, it just ain't right. We're going to be doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays New York session. So we're going to be doing 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. So the afternoons on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then Fridays, we're going to do the New York Open. Oh, thanks, Lee. No, I appreciate it, guys. No, I know a lot of you. I know a lot of you don't feel that way. But I was just caught off guard. I was just caught off guard when it happened. I was like, whoa, wait, what? I'm getting hate? Tomorrow, Jay. Tomorrow, JJ. Tomorrow will be the first RTH live stream. We're going to be live at 1 p.m. Eastern. So Mondays and Wednesdays, we're going to be live at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then Fridays, we're going to do the morning. So 9:25, I'll probably 9:25 a.m. Eastern. It's because I'm so chill. Hey, Puneet. Yeah, I hope you did too. Thank you. Stonk isn't trading tomorrow. Oh, Brian Stonk, is that who you're talking about? Yeah, that's that whole Lanto, Desi. Like those three guys. Those three guys, I think, are a team, somewhat. Oh, Bobby, we'll probably go live till about 3 p.m. Eastern, so for a couple hours. Yeah, vibes. You can trade. You can trade TakeProfitTrader on Quant Tower. You can use Quant Tower on TakeProfitTrader. Any of the props that offer a rhythmic connection, you'll be able to trade on Quant Tower. Brian stock moved for tax purposes. Oh yeah, what I think I saw they all moved to Puerto Rico or something like that. Almost sounds like a tax evasion scheme. It's almost what that sounds like. Yeah, I'm not sure what the legalities are there. I don't know how much they'll be able to avoid. Almost. Yeah, I don't know what the loopholes are there. I actually haven't looked into it a whole lot. Puerto Rico is a well-known tax shelter. Not worth it to move to Puerto Rico to deal with hurricane nonsense. Trading income is tax-free? Completely? Isn't Puerto Rico still a U.S. territory, though? I thought Puerto Rico was a U.S. territory. Then there's got to be some crazy loophole that I just haven't heard about. It is, but they have some autonomy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the tax situation is there. I mean, obviously they're moving for a reason, right? You wouldn't just up and leave for no reason. But maybe they're getting to that point where they're making that much money where the tax, where it makes sense for them to do it if they've found that loophole. Their tax setup is really good for traders. There's probably some like business advantage as well, not just trading, but like other business advantage too. Because I would imagine a lot of their, because I know Brian Stonk has his whole smart prop firm thing that he's got going on. I know that's a side business, a side hustle that they have going on. Guys, how nice would it be? How nice would it be to be able to sling some size around and have so much in affiliates that it just doesn't matter? You know, it just does not matter. And if you hit a good trade, you hit a good trade, but who cares if you lose, kind of thing. That'd be great. That's a different game that they play. That is a different game. I don't make that kind of money, guys. Most of my money that I do make from like affiliates and the YouTube channel and everything goes to my editor Mason anyway. So like I don't make my trading still matters. Let's put it that way. Like my trading matters more. You have to establish a residency. How long does it take to establish residency there, T. Cooper? Do you know? Like, cause I've never looked into it at all. Well, I've never thought about moving to Puerto Rico either. But does anybody know how long it takes to establish residency there? Because I know even moving state to state in the U.S., sometimes it takes like 90 days. But if it's something similar to that, that's not bad. If all you got to do is live there 3 months. Lee, no, no. Trading is my job. Under a year, you have to buy property. So I'd imagine what they probably did, if they're all in it together, if all those guys are in it, they probably purchased a really big house where they're going to probably film a bunch of content from. They probably have a trader content house. Is probably what they're doing. Yeah, I don't even know. I've never looked into it. You have to live there at least 183 days out of the year. Well, that's not even that much. Can't imagine making that money and having roommates. Yeah, initially it would probably, but they're all in a foreign country where they've never been to. So I would imagine they're probably all staying together, you know? If you're profitable trading, why should you run away to avoid tax like that? Because it's more money in your pocket. You know, at a certain level, I guess when you're talking about millions of dollars, like what did Lanto get? I mean, he had like a 1.5 million payout recently, I think, from TakeProfitTrader over a short period of time. Might have been multiple payouts, but I know he had a hot streak in his live accounts where he made quite a bit of money. So you're looking at a $500,000 tax burden on that. I can justify when you're making that much money, right? Supposedly cleared 3 mil. We all need to stop paying taxes. I actually saw someone I think I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, guys, and someone said it was like this angry bearded guy, and he was like, "We just need everybody to boycott paying taxes," and he went off on the whole political spiel. Yeah, Lobster, that's what I do. I trade through an LLC, and then pay myself an annual salary. What's up, Grant? How are you? Those of you that are just tuning in, we just went over, what do we got? We got 210 people in the horizontal stream right now. I'm not sure how many are on the vertical stream, but we are giving away a 50K TakeProfitTrader account tonight live on stream. Exclamation point West in the chat. We'll enter you into that drawing. We'll probably do the drawing around, we'll say 10:30, so in about an hour or so. Praddick. So you can't open an LLC account with well, actually TakeProfitTrader now you can. You can trade under an LLC with TakeProfitTrader now. But I just funnel all my payouts and everything through there, is what through the business. So like I have a bank account tied to my LLC rather than me as a person that all the money goes through. Wolf will hunt. It's already 10:25 where you are? Yeah, it's 9:25 here. We are just chilling on NQ. Looks like gold is giving a little cup and handle looking action on the 5-minute right now. Yeah, I got thanks, Cindy. Thanks for the reminder. I know I'm out of my element. I haven't streamed in so long. That I forget. Guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you. I'm a world's worst streamer. On NQ, Oxmint. Man. I tried. We're kind of just going back and forth right now. There's a lot of interest up here, so I'm expecting the move higher. I'm expecting the move up. But I just don't know how much it's going to want to chop here before then. So honestly, right now, what I would be looking for is the 500 level to get traded. So we got central pivot that is kind of still holding us down right now in the mid 480s. So if you're looking for a trade, I would probably until VWAP gets broken here, that seems to be what's holding it up. I would just keep trying to hit the long off VWAP. If you're looking for small scalps, 10 points. Because we're just kind of bouncing in between 450 and 480 right now. And until that fails to the downside, that's probably the best play you can make. It's right in the middle right now, though. So, Alejandro, this is Quantower trading platform. Web3. I'll check and see if you're in the giveaway. Yep, you're in there. You're entered. You're all good. You're in there. We've got 173 entries in the giveaway right now. Six months you have to stay there for citizenship or for residency. Yeah, cheers, Oxmint. Level. So it's called something different on every platform. So on Quantower, this is called DOM Surface. Up here in the upper right. Oh, you guys can't even see it. It's called DOM Surface on Quantower. It's Quantower's version of Bookmap. Like if I zoom in, it looks almost exactly like Bookmap, right? I can see all the orders on the books. I can see the color denominations. Darker the color, the more the volume that's sitting there. Just ain't right. So I don't actually have well, I have a full license, but it's free because my personal account is with EdgeClear, and you get a free full license of Quantower on EdgeClear. So yes, I have technically a lifetime. Technically, I have a lifetime license. As long as I have my personal account, I will have a full Quantower license. But yeah, in order to get this, you will need to purchase the license for it. You will need level 2 data as well. Yeah, T. Cooper, I forget what the full license monthly is on Quant. I think it's like $70 or something like that. You have the same one with day traders, the full license, Lone Wolf. Yeah, yeah. There's ways around it. There's definitely ways around it. Grumpy, that's the one thing you can't get a grasp on. You're talking about the DOM surface, like how to read it and what's going on there? Is that what you're talking about, Grumpy? Sorry, I just saw your comment in there. What's up, the Elevated Life? How are you? All right, we've got 250 people in the live stream right now. If you're just tuning in, we are giving away a 50K Take Profit Trader account. Exclamation point Wes in the chat. We'll enter you into that drawing. Oxman, yeah, My Fun of Futures is great. My Fun of Futures is great. Lucid is really good. My Fun of Futures is good. Take Profit Trader is good. Trade Day is good. Top Step is good too if they're not having platform issues. For those of you that are just tuning in, the way we do this is Apex a good firm? We have a lot of traders here that do trade with Apex. I don't personally trade with Apex. It's a personal choice, a personal opinion. I don't want to sit here and bash any props on the live stream though. But I don't trade with them. Cindy, no, I haven't used Funded Next. I haven't used Funded Next. I've traded with Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Top Step. I've traded with Apex in the past. Take Profit Trader. Passive orders popping in and out mess you up. Yeah, Grumpy, during the overnight sessions, you see a lot of that. You see a lot of people pulling the orders off the books. It's just an algorithm that's bumping orders around, trying to attract price close the way they want it. Yeah, silver, all the metals, even gold moves around like that. I mean, people trade gold like, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It makes the NQ look, you know how everybody thinks you're crazy when you, especially ES traders, they think you're crazy when you trade NQ. Go take a look at those metals, gold and silver. I mean, trading those is wild. How do you accept losses and keep going, Osling? So every strategy, Osling, here's the thing, right? Like everybody's going to accept losses. Everybody is going to lose. Everybody's going to have a losing trade. Anybody that says they never lose is lying, right? Every strategy has a point where it fails. No matter, even me, with how little I trade, I still take losses. It's all about keeping your risk in check, right? Like knowing that my strategy, the way that it plays out, I'm normally around somewhere between 70 and 75% win rate. So as long as my winners are bigger than my losses, I'm fine with taking the loss from time to time, right? I generally go break even relatively quickly as well. But you just got to have faith in your strategy, or you have to find a strategy that you have faith in if you don't have that in your current strat. Everybody takes losses. Everybody takes losses. Doesn't matter who you are. Grumpy, you're hooked on Lucid now? Yeah, Lucid's great. I've said it for a long time. I think I was one of the first people onto Lucid, probably, because I got on within that first month of them rolling around, or rolling out, and being a new prop in the space. But I could tell on their back end that they were going to be sustainable, and that the way they had it structured benefited the trader the most. They definitely encourage you taking things slow and building an account over time. They had the financial backing on the back end as well, that I knew they were going to be sustainable. So I can't recommend them enough. They are definitely they are on that threshold of being the next big player in the prop space, for sure, if they aren't already. They are growing at an alarming rate. Man, NQ is literally just going back and forth. Losses feel so personal. Like, Lance, here's the thing. Yes, it stinks when you take a loss, right? I've been trading for a little over 4.5 years now. And every single loss that you take, it stings a little bit. That's why after every loss, I think after every loss, you should walk away for a little bit. At least take like a 10, 15 minute breather. Step away from the charts. Get your wits back. Get your emotions back in check before you ever even think about placing another trade. Because the losses still sting for all of us, right? They still sting. Yeah, best DJ. That's right. As soon as you pass on the evals with Lucid, you can nearly within a minute or two, you can activate that funded account immediately. What's up, Mo? Happy New Year to you too. You work nights at Buc-ee's for 31 an hour at Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's are crazy. I bet you see some crazy stuff in Buc-ee's elevated life. That's a heck of an hourly rate. Pete, how am I reading it? Like currently? Or how do I read it overall? Like what am I looking for? Raul, you've got a little bit still till the giveaway. They pay the store managers like $200K. I can see that though. Those places are crazy. Buc-ee's are wild. Smart. Oh, just so you guys know, if you guys are just now tuning in from the vertical stream, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. It's a much better viewing experience, and that's where most people are hanging out at. We've got about 250 people in the live stream right now on that other one. So feel free to pop on over there if you want to ask questions or anything like that. That's where most people are hanging out at. I don't know how many people are in the shorts feed right now. Has anybody ever moved to an Apex Live account? How does it work? Smarthyman, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been trading in the prop space for 4.5 years. I've not once ever seen anybody that I know be moved live with Apex. And that's just, I can honestly say I've never had anybody that I've known be moved to a live account with Apex. It might have happened. I don't know, but I've never heard of it. Yeah, T. Cooper, I've not heard of anybody being moved live. Yeah, Smarthy. So you're saying that if you receive an email saying you cannot buy any accounts and that you are considered for live account move is just to cool you off. Smartly, I'm not sure. I've heard of people saying they couldn't buy any more accounts. I've never heard of anybody saying they're being considered moved to live. But definitely keep me updated. Like, if they do move you live, I would love to hear that you got moved to live. Congratulations on all the success, first and foremost. But secondly, I would definitely like to hear if somebody has been moved live. I haven't heard of anybody with Apex. Sorry guys, Smarthy's over in the vertical stream, the shorts feed. So that's where I'm seeing this conversation at. Hey, happy New Year, Anaya. How are you? All right, we've got about 270 people in here right now, guys. If you're just tuning in, we are giving away a 50K Take Profit Trader account. Exclamation point West in the chat. Yeah, Caveman, I have to have both open. I don't have any apps or anything that combine the two chats. There was a period of time where YouTube did it for me, where both chats were in the same feed, but currently I have to have two chats open. My goals for the new year, Oxman? Trading or outside of trading? You received an email saying you made so much and you are considered moved to a live account, but you can still trade your PA, but if you lose them, you cannot buy anymore. We'll keep you... Yeah, Smarty, definitely keep me updated on how that goes, especially if you get moved live. You would be the first that I've heard of. Oh, Jester. So I don't have a morning stream currently. So the new schedule for the new year, tomorrow, so Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll be live from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then on Fridays, I'm going to do the New York Open. So Fridays, I'm going to do 9:25 a.m. is when I'll go live, Eastern. And still Sunday, currently still Sunday nights, but we're thinking about doing Sunday pre-market analysis kind of live stream for Sundays in the future. But yeah, the New York streams are coming, guys. I promise. They're coming. We just have to figure out what time slot works best for my channel, because my channel's kind of smaller and YouTube punishes you if you don't put up like good numbers as far as views and new subscribers are concerned. So we'll just have to see what works best, and we'll try to settle on something solid by early February. Hopefully we have a little more idea about what we can expect and what the best time slot would be. Like, I'm not opposed to trading the New York Opens when I do go live, but we tried that before and we would have like 20 people in the live streams and YouTube just killed our channel because of it. Isn't better to have 20 PAs instead of one live account? I mean, I personally think so. But I would imagine at a certain point, Apex would step in and say, hey, you know, like, we're losing money here like crazy. So let's just move this person live. And if they don't want to go live, then they don't get to purchase any more accounts. So actually what Smarthyman is talking about, it sounds like he's a really good trader is what's going on. And he's found a way to beat the Apex game. Yeah, there he is. All right, Smarthyman's over in the real chat now. All right, we got 270 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys had a good New Year. This is the first live stream of 2026. Exciting year, guys. Exciting year. Like I said, in June or July, we had, what did we have? Like 1,000 subscribers, and now we're at 6,268. The channel's growing like wildfire still. I don't know what to expect for 2026 as far as the channel is concerned. Hopefully it continues to go. We're thinking 15K subs would be a good target by the end of the year, but I'm not sure. I don't know I'm not sure what to expect as far as the channel's concerned for the rest of this year. You need a hot co-host to do New York live streams? I mean, maybe. Oh, sorry, TradeX. I'm sorry. I just missed it. I didn't even. This is the first time I've seen a comment. I'm sorry. What's up, TradeX? Happy New Year. How you doing? I apologize. You definitely didn't do anything wrong. Maybe because you were tagging me? Did you tag me? Did I miss the tagging? Did I miss something? You tagged me like 4 times? On the live stream or on Discord? I'm confused. Yeah, TradeX, we've talked about it a few times on the stream. We've talked about it a few times. About Lucid allowing micro silvers. On the live stream? Did I miss it, guys? Am I losing my mind here? I didn't see anybody tag me. I didn't see. Am I losing my mind? Did anybody else see him tag me? Am I losing my mind here? I'm sorry if I missed it. Oh, for some reason it's not highlighting for me. Phoenix, I see you. You're not getting deliberately ignored. Nobody's getting deliberately ignored. I promise. I try to respond to everybody, guys. I promise. I don't purposefully ignore anybody. So if I've missed something, I'm sorry. I'm trying. It happens. You wouldn't ignore Phoenix? I don't try to ever ignore Phoenix. Sometimes I miss the name, though, for sure. All right, NQ's still just kind of chopping in that same area. Gold's kind of doing the sideways chop thing now, too. I haven't really looked at silver or anything else tonight. What's ES doing? ES is kind of chopping sideways as well. I kind of figured this is what was going to happen tonight. I think tomorrow morning we might see some fireworks, though. Come London session, I think the market might move around. So we might not catch a whole lot tonight. Like I said, I still think we're going to come up here, but I don't know what the play is. Because even if you're taking the breakout on the top side here, you're going long from 490. And really, I guess you could target like 520-ish, but it could also reject below 500. So you're going for like Keith. Wait, what? When did I become too good for people? Jeez. You guys attacking me all of a sudden? Everybody coming at me? Hey, Streetsy. Everybody's getting on me. Southpaw's over in the short speed now. Why are you ignoring people all of a sudden? I've never noticed you do that before. You can't trust I'm a good trader until I full port silver mini. That's not happening, Indian Burn. That's not happening. Yeah, TradeX. Well, Phoenix always gets at me. Like if I miss a harsh sing message, he will say something every time. He will say something every time. I've never had the whole crew jump in on it, though. I've never had the whole crew jump in on it before. Man, what's going to happen when, you know, we have 400 or 500 people in the live streams and the chat's flying around like a gamer's chat? Wes, over here, over here. I know. And during RTH streams, I'm going to have to actually pay attention to the charts a little bit too. Yeah, Oxmit. I'm not anticipating much till London. Indian Burn, you're going to jump in now too? Yeah, TradeX. I definitely didn't. They must be mad you're moving time zones. I'm not moving time zones. I'm just moving the time of the stream, the time I'll be live streaming. That's all I'm doing. I'm only doing it. Well, there's two reasons. One, because the Dankies, Fridays I'll be doing the mornings. It's going to be trial and error. So like we're going to try out the afternoon time slot. Jeez. We're going to try out the afternoon time slots on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then Fridays we're going to do the New York Opens. And we're going to see what works best. We're going to kind of do trial and error with timing of when the live streams are. So stay tuned. It might change. Hey, thanks, Smarthyman. Appreciate you. Thanks, Smarthyman, for having my back a little bit. He's moving to Puerto Rico. I'm not moving to Puerto Rico. Smarthyman, don't you let them get you. Oh, nice, Wolful Hunt. You're testing your setup on paper? Doing it the right way, then. Yeah, Best DJ, I would assume that those stay there. You can kind of see there's stuff stacked up through there. All the way to that price. What do we got stacked in through here? So it looks like we got 15 contracts. Looks like somebody's either trying to layer into a short position or get out of a long position up through here. And then you've got 106 and 105 at 98 and 99. So I'd imagine it just kind of slowly grinds up and chews up that volume that's sitting there. But man, the market has died. Smarty Man, I haven't tried Perdia or Phidias myself. Anybody else in the chat? I know other people in the chat have tried Perdia. Web3, you want to know about order flow? So what I use this for, right, is to gain overall interest and a bias, right? Generally where there's more volume, that's generally where the market's going to want to go, right? Volume acts like a magnet. Not always, but the majority of the time, what you'll see is price want to work its way up into this area. That's where the big players are looking to get involved. Usually price will want to go there. Smarter people than me. Basically what I'm using it for is as price is approaching these gray boxes that you see on my chart, I'm looking for either aggressive buyers, i.e. a lot of big green bubbles over here, to get absorbed by a passive seller, and vice versa, to indicate a reversal on the market. So in other words, rejecting this. However, if those aggressive buyers are able to push through this level and hold on a retest, I would be looking for a long entry off the top side of these levels. But that's how I use it. Junior, are you talking about the DOM surface over here? Is that what you're asking about? First of all, you have to have level 2 data. If you don't have level 2 data, you won't be able to see this. On Quantower, it requires a license. The Dankreed. So these are based on prior price action, right? So where price has bounced multiple times and held as support, and where it's rejected and acted as resistance prior. So it's all based on, there's nothing that I've done currently. Like, I honestly opened up the charts right before I went live tonight, guys. I haven't looked since, it's been over a week since I've looked at the charts. Freddie, but how are you going to attract new audience if you don't place any trade? Just talk, talk, and talk. Well, I guess my response to that would be, how am I going to attract a new audience if I don't interact with my audience? I'm not seeing a trade to get into. Yeah, I never understand the people when the market's doing this, what they are expecting to see. What they are expecting to see as far as a trade is concerned. What this tells me is if you're executing a lot in here, it tells me that you're probably an unprofitable trader. Web3, if you want something quick and easy as far as what you're looking for on this, Carmine Rosado actually has some really good free videos out there if you'd like to go do a little bit of research right now as far as what he looks for on Bookmap or a heat map of some kind. But if you're looking for something free, quick and easy, I would look at Carmine Rosado. That's where I learned how to read this. Yeah, vibes. Exactly. Yeah, it'll be a real. He has some good informational, educational videos on how to read DOM surface and bookmap and what he's looking for. Yeah, Eric, that's the thing. I'm not looking. I've gotten chewed up trying to trade consolidation areas, so I try to not trade these areas anymore. I know some of you have found some sort of strategy as far as moving averages that you place on these 1 minute charts. I don't trade 1 minute charts. I just don't do it. I'm not looking to place 30, 40 trades a day. What's up, Faraz? Will there be any effect from the Venezuela? Here's my thoughts on what happened over the weekend, guys. As far as that is concerned, I think it's already priced in. The U.S. has had warships off the coast of Venezuela for over a month. It's already been known what's going to happen. They just didn't know when it was going to happen. So I would assume it's already priced in. Chris, do I prefer swing? I think swing trades are a little bit easier to manage than day trades are. Junior, I trade both. I trade both. Tonight I've been on props, but I trade both. Faraz, you're what? You're long on... All right, we got 233 entries right now. Guys, we will, here in a few minutes, we will announce the winner of that giveaway. So if you haven't yet, we are giving away a 50K Take Profit Trader account. Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into that drawing. We'll announce the winner here in probably about 10 to 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm thinking gold probably wants a little bit higher. Let's see. Probably up into at least 44.58, it looks like. Would be my next stop that I would look for. Yeah, somewhere up in here. So I think, honestly, Faraz, I think you're okay on your position, to tell you the truth. Oh, you're short 45.50 on gold, Faraz. Oh, okay, yeah. I would probably consider killing that position, or at least taking profits. Joe, so I have a bunch of different time frames as far as what I have as my profiles. The left profiles that you see here are prior days, prior weeks, and current week, I think is what I have. Let's see. Oh, current month, previous month, and 15 minutes is what is over here. That's not right, though. Let's do this. All right. And then on the right profile, it's current session. So today. Same thing over here. So prior day, current week, previous week is what I would have showing on the left. If I zoom out, you can kind of see a little bit more. But if you're on the shorts feed, you won't be able to see the whole left side of my screen. You'll have to click on that other live stream on my channel. The one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. And that'll give you a lot better viewing. That's where most people are hanging out anyway. We got about 280 people in the live stream right now. Hey, what's up, Tommy? How are you? Yeah, it has been a little while. How are you? Hey, what's up, Market Butcher? How are you? Welcome, guys. Welcome back. Still kind of just waiting for NQ to make that break towards 500. My next area of interest would be around 520, somewhere around there. I guess for... I don't even know if we're going to get there tonight, guys. Yeah, price has been kind of stuck ever since I went live. We've been in a 25, 30 point range the entire live stream. I gave my shot from 470 earlier. Took a break even. It seems I haven't slept for days. Wait, what? I actually feel good tonight. I mean, I feel good. I bought myself a nice new treadmill. Got a good workout in today. Like, I feel good. Faraz, for gold, how come you were seeing the DOM and order? Is it only for this broker? Well, you just need data, live data, Faraz, for the exchange. So to see NQ, you need CME data. To CYM, you would need COMEX, I believe. You just need the different exchange. You would just need access to the exchanges. Acer Gains, I used to be. I've been very lazy lately. I've been very, very lazy lately. I'm trying to get back into it. Nexo. Let's see. Yep, you're in there, Nexo. We got 270 people entered into the giveaway right now. We've got 200 and almost 80 people in the live stream right now. TradeX. It's hard to go through all these names, guys. I'm not gonna be able to check for everybody. R-Dub, so you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, there's definitely a chance. Yes, TradeX, you're in there. The mobile stream is closer to live than this stream, Southpaw? Yeah, that's strange. That's strange. Because there should be about the same delay on each of them. Eunice, yeah, you were in there. I saw your name in there. I saw your name in there. Hey, what's up, Chris? Happy New Year to you, too. Yeah, Mohammed, I'll be live at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. If you win R-Dub, roll it again for the people. You're living dangerously with a personal account? Okay. All right, I'll roll again if you win R-Dub. For sure. Oh, 1 second, guys. All right. I love how my Detroit Lions finally played a game when it doesn't matter today and beat the Bears for the second time this year. Can't win games that matter, but when they don't matter, they can beat the best teams in the NFL. Oh, Southpaw, yeah. Yeah, you saw that comment? Yeah, I'm not sure how to respond. I don't even know. I don't know if I should just ignore comments like that or respond to them. I try to respond to everybody and try to answer. But there's just going to be people that don't like me because I don't sling around size, you know? It's just going to happen. We're going to have trolls eventually. The bigger the channel gets, the more trolls that will come in. And that's fine. I guess I should look at it as a compliment, right? The channel's growing to that size where we are starting to get some trolls. Sounds like a trader that passes challenges, fails on the funded. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I don't know their situation. Yeah, Vibes, I'm not, it's not going to affect my trading whatsoever. I'm going to keep doing me. If there's going to be days where I don't have a single trade, you know, that's just the way that trading looks sometimes. You know, if you're executing a lot, unless it's like algorithmic kind of trading, and even then you're in the top 0.0001 percentile, being profitable with that kind of trading. Oh, you meant the Lions, Mark? Yeah. Yeah. Elevator life, go pack, go. Yeah, look, that's the one thing I've noticed early on, especially in the first like year or two. Every profitable long-term trader that I knew, first and foremost, didn't execute a lot, right? They didn't execute a whole lot. They just didn't execute 20, 30 trades a day, most of them. It's very few that can get away with trading that much. Most of them are swing traders as well. Most of them aren't day traders. Like, day trading is very, very difficult. Yeah, Vibes, I'm with you. Like I'm in my most green days are usually between 1 and 3 trades. 1 and 3 trades throughout the day. Like there's going to be times where I go live in the afternoon, guys, where I've been in a position for an hour or two. It's happened during the globex session, right? I can't base my trading around my live streams. I tried to do that initially and I failed miserably. I have to trade when the market presents a trade to me. I can't base my trading around when I go live and when I'm not live, you know? Every time I do that, I end up losing money. Yeah, Palmer, that's why we're trying to adjust it. We're trying to go more regular trading hours. That's why we're trying to find, because it's weird, like when you start streaming, all of a sudden you bring in a whole nother element to it, right? You bring in the whole, if you want your channel to succeed, you need to grow your channel. So you're fighting the YouTube algo along with trading at the same time. But also during RTH, you're battling the big boys, right? Like you're battling the guys with 200,000, 300,000 subscribers. And it's really hard to get your channel off the ground. So I had to move to globex if I wanted to see the channel grow at all. Because we tried the regular trading hours streaming and it just didn't work. It just didn't work. Because otherwise, why even stream, right? Like if you're not trying to grow the channel, why even stream? When you could just sit there by yourself and quiet and make your money and be done. So it brings in a whole nother element to trading when you're trying to live stream. Live streaming and trading is very difficult to do. You know, you want to give your attention to your chat. You want to talk to people. You want to try and educate and teach. And in my case, do it for free. So it becomes very, very difficult. So you try to find this balance between ignoring your chat and ignoring everything that's going on and just paying attention to the charts and being locked in. But you also know that you need to engage with your chat. You need to communicate with them. You need to develop that relationship and that trust. So it's a different game. It's an entirely different game on this side of the camera. All right, guys, we're going to do that giveaway now. So if you haven't yet, we are giving away a 50K TakeProfitTrader account this evening. We're going to announce the winner here in a couple minutes. I'll give you guys a few minutes to get those entries in. Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into that drawing. All right, looks like everybody's getting their entries in. Yeah, salt and sand. The session's been extremely slow. I tried one trade. I got a break even on it. But I'm just not looking to get involved on Nasdaq right now. It looks like the movers were on the metals tonight. I don't trade the metals a whole lot. I just don't have enough faith in them. So there wasn't much here for tonight. I think come London session you'll start to see some movement. Obviously New York there will be a little bit more volume injected. We do have some news this week. I think we've got NFP at the end of the week this week. There are some news headlines to pay attention to, some red folder items. So it should get better throughout the week. People are just getting back from breaks as well. So it's okay to have sessions like this where you just don't have anything. Nothing sets up. Hey, Wes, trade now. It's cool. There's nothing to do. There's literally nothing to do. At least for me, there's not. Other people are looking for the 5 to 10 point moves. That's just not in my wheelhouse. All right, guys, let's do this giveaway. All right. Get your entries in if you haven't yet. We got 343 entries in right now. We only have 287 people in here, so a lot of people aren't here yet. We're going to announce the winner of that 50K Take Profit Trader account in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shernsey, you're the winner of the 50K Take Profit Trader account. You'll need to type something in the chat in order to claim your prize. We'll give you about a minute to do so. This is the way that we combat bots, guys, for reference. We do have problems with botting the channel when we do these giveaways. So we only give a certain period of time in order to claim the prize. If you don't select it within a minute to a minute and a half, we will select a new winner. Congratulations, Shernsey. You'll definitely need to type something in the chat if you're here. Let's see if they're here. Shernsey. Uh-oh, guys. I'll give it another, like, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. If Shernsey is not here, we will select a new winner. I keep going till I win. Yeah, just keep re-rolling till it hits a name. All right, Shernsey. Time is run out. Forex Elite 976, you're the winner of the 50K Take Profit Trader account. You'll need to type something in the chat in order to claim your prize. Once again, we will give you a minute to do so. After the 60 seconds are up. There we go. All right, Forex Elite. Congratulations. Do me a favor. And Forex Elite, are you on Discord, by the way? You're on Discord? Will you do me a favor and shoot me a DM real quick on Discord? I gotta grab some information from you. Most of these props don't give out codes anymore, guys, because people were hacking the system. And they were guessing the codes and stealing giveaway accounts. Yeah, Forex Elite, shoot me a DM on Discord. It's WesleyEmeraldGate, no spaces. Capital W, E-S-L-E-Y, capital E. You thought you were, can you send the, you thought you were on Discord, Forex Elite, but you're not on Discord? Okay, do me a favor, Forex Elite. There's an email address on my YouTube channel. Will you shoot me an email? It's a Gmail email. Will you shoot me an email real quick? It's WesleyEmeraldGate at Gmail. Yeah, Forex Elite. Just shoot me an email at WesleyEmeraldGate at gmail.com. And we'll get you all squared away. Like, if you're not on Discord, I don't want to force you to have to go on Discord. Discord can get kind of crazy, I understand. Keith, no, I don't trade Apex. I don't trade Apex. Drop that SSN. Yeah, I know. I know people in the trading space are crazy. They'll post their whole account numbers and everything. No shot. Like, no shot. I've been the victim of identity theft before. Hey, Fletcher. I know, I saw the Lions won. They win when it doesn't matter. Yeah, Kevin, I don't... It's a personal opinion. I don't trust them, so I don't trade with them. And I don't promote them because I don't trust them. So, obviously trade with who you want to trade with. I know lots of people that do trade with them. But I've seen too much. I've seen too much. Yeah, Keith, I'm not sure. It's been so long since I traded with Apex. I mean, we're talking like 2 years. Forex Elite, you click the Discord, it's not working? Okay, how do I get around this? Type ! Discord in the chat. Later, Etheregram. Yeah, Sky Blue. It's level up. If you just type ! Discord in the chat, it will generate a link for you to join the Discord. Sorry, I'll stay on live here until we get this figured out. I assure you. Vibes, the strategy video will be coming out, well, not necessarily a strategy video, but how I draw the levels. I kind of explain my strategy almost a lot. I explain it a lot on these live streams. But how to draw the levels and stuff like that, I think Sundays I'm going to start doing a pre-market. So probably from like, I don't know, like 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard on Sundays, maybe, or 1 to 2 p.m. because it won't take but maybe an hour live stream to walk through that kind of stuff. Yeah, there you go, Forex Elite. Yeah, just join that Discord there and then tag me in the trading chat in that Discord once you get in. Or you can just shoot me a DM on Discord. Vibes, it'll happen. The strategy video will happen. I promise. That's kind of why we're changing the streaming schedule as well. It'll give me a little bit more time as far as like filming outside of live streaming. The link keeps failing. Forex Elite. Yeah, just shoot me an email at WesleyEmeraldGate or WesleyEmeraldGate@gmail.com. Just shoot me an email. Yeah, I got you, Vibes. We'll work on something for you. I promise. It's all a timing thing. Putting together those kind of videos and getting them edited. I don't have a team working behind me, so putting together those long form videos, they take time. They take time. They take energy. They take effort. So just be patient. If I had more people involved, it would be a little bit different. But it's just me and one editor that do everything. So it's a little bit more difficult. These big influencers that you see, these other trading streamers that you see that have 20 and 25K, they have teams working behind them. They have editing teams, marketing teams. I don't have any of that. All right, Southpaw. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, guys, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. So tomorrow afternoon, I'll be live. Later, Monty. The elevated life. Yeah, this is what I do for a living. Elevated life. I'm a full-time futures trader. Oh, you sent the email, Forex Elite? Here, let me check real quick for you. All right, I got you. All right, I will email you back as soon as I get off the live stream, okay? I got you. Perfect. Congratulations on the win. All right, guys, we're going to call it there for tonight. The markets are kind of dead. I'm pretty sure you're not going to see a whole lot of movement till London session. So if you're continuing to trade this, just trade safe. I saw somebody said Trump was talking now, so just be a little careful as far as what positions you're getting in. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Happy to be back. Happy you guys are all here. Excited for the new streaming schedule. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, so please come hang out. If you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you all tomorrow afternoon. Peace.